Good morning. This is Elizabeth WMT forever. And this week I am really behind again. I can honestly say that it's because I am probably overbooking myself, honestly. So I really appreciate your guys' patience with me, especially considering last week you only got 2 videos and you were supposed to get 3. I am so sorry. I do have the footage for that 3rd video, the master suite nesting video. Getting my master suite ready to share with the little BB. So I will be putting that together as soon as I get time to do so, and then hopefully it will be up before little baby girl arrives. But here is the 36-week pregnancy update, and oh my word, all this traffic. I am actually on my way to an appointment with the doctor that is overseeing my gestational diabetes treatment. It's the first time I'm actually meeting him and not his nurse practitioner that works with him. So there's that. So in week 36, week 36, I got checked again, but not by my doctor. My doctor's on vacation. So I got checked again. I am 2.5 centimeters and 60% effaced as of my last appointment in the 36 weeks. And this is TMI, but if you're watching this, you should already know everything in pregnancy is TMI. So I have also been losing chunks of my mucus plug. I honestly don't remember having this much with my son. So it's kind of a lot and it's gross. But hey, it means that this baby is doing what it's supposed to be doing, moving on down. And things are happening. I've been having a little bit of reduced fetal movement. I'm not feeling her like kick or like move really hard. I can feel her like kind of sway and turn her head, but that's because she's already starting to go down into the birth canal area. So I can feel her head and it feels like small period pains. So it's very uncomfortable to sit, especially if she's like moved recently. So it's kind of funny in a lot of my classes that I go to, I'm like either sitting with like a man spread, or I'm standing and swaying just to keep from crying. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, and 36 weeks isn't that exciting, but one of my apps actually had really cute size comparison. I have the Ovia pregnancy app, and I have it on the setting for fun and games, and 36 weeks, the baby is the size of a Cabbage Patch Kid. So that's fun. And I believe I'm in the turn lane. We don't need the turn signal. Stop turn signal. It's okay. Yeah. It's just been a long week. I have school, I have my assignments. We're trying to get the house in order and stay in order. My son started robotics on top of being a kindergartner. We've just got a lot going on, and I'm having some problems with my schooling. I'll probably get into that in a later video. Nothing that I did. It's just life stuff keeps on getting in the way of everything, and not necessarily my life stuff for first time in a long time. Like, usually it's my baggage that is preventing stuff from happening, but this time it is not my fault at all. So I'm really getting overwhelmed about that, which is stressing me the heck out about this pregnancy, because in all honesty, a lot of things would be a heck of a lot easier if my due date was like a month before it actually was, and that I would have already had the baby. My whole life would be so much easier right now. For my academic purposes, I'd still be a mom of 2, transitioning from 1 to 2, and I'd still have all those problems, but academically there wouldn't be excuses. So yeah. Oh, and they also raised my insulin this week again to 42. I don't know if I've already said that in this video. I really should take notes and not do this last minute, but like I said, I didn't really want to stop uploading just because I'm busy. I really believe that it's necessary to keep you guys informed and keep on giving you content, because you are supporting me and my husband and my son during this transition just by being there and being a community to us. So I really didn't want to push back this video as well, because it's so easy to make. But yeah, I have been having cravings this week for coffee, so I've been drinking coffee, which, if you guys know me personally, I haven't really been drinking coffee but maybe like once a month since I found out I was pregnant, just because I didn't really have the taste for it. I mean, yeah. Oh, and I think a lot of my progression has to do with I'm more active now that I'm in school again, because over the summer I was kind of a couch potato with my son, and now that I'm more active again, moving around, walking around campus, getting 5,000 to 10,000 steps a day instead of 2,000 to 3,000, I think that's helping me progress very well. And then I've also been drinking the raspberry leaf tea, especially when I start getting like lower back pain, cramping, and it's just soothing to me. Something that's different this pregnancy than with my son is my bump is actually a lot smaller. I'm a bigger person, I'm heavier, but my bump is smaller, so I can still do things like bend over, even though I don't really want to because it squishes my stomach and makes me want to puke. But I can physically do it, and I couldn't with my son because my bump was like twice the size with my son. And then I can also still take baths. I, for safety reasons, don't take baths unless there's another adult home with me, just in case for some reason I need assistance getting out. But I haven't needed assistance getting out as of yet, which is really exciting to be this late in my pregnancy and still being able to do stuff like that, especially as a plus size woman. So that's really exciting for me because the baths have really been helping the lower back pain. And I have a lot of lower back pain in general as a human being, because of previous injuries and the way my body is built, where my chest is very heavy and my rear end is very big and protruding. So it like curves my spine, and it really, 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 really hurts all the time. So on top of the already existing curvature in my spine from a pre-existing injury and the way my body's built, I also have a stomach pulling on my spine, and it's, oh, it really hurts. Oh, and we had a growth ultrasound. See, I'm remembering things as I go. We had a growth ultrasound for baby girl this week, and she was measuring 7.9 pounds on the ultrasound and about 18 inches tall. So she is measuring significantly smaller than her brother was, and her growth has slowed down because my ultrasound tech the week before snuck me a measurement estimate, even though she wasn't really supposed to. I love my ultrasound techs. They love me too. It's okay. But she went from 7.1 pounds in week 35 to about 7.9 pounds in week 36, which is really good for us because it means her growth is slowing down and she's not gaining a pound a week like the average baby is, because she's already bigger than most babies. So for her to gain a pound a week on top of being bigger than most babies, I could end up with a 9 or 10 pound baby again. So my son was 9 pounds 6 ounces when he was born, and he was born at 37 weeks, which is what I'm currently at. And there's no sign of like induction until 39 weeks for me right now, unless little Missy starts being in distress. I have 2 appointments today, one with the diabetes doctor about medication, how that's all going, and then I have about an hour break where I'm gonna take a lunch break, and actually then I have to go to do the non-stress test, and hopefully little Missy passes, because I have class tonight where I meet some field supervisors who will be grading my teaching in my placement this year, because I am going to be full-time teaching as well as full-time school. And the suckiest part about it is teachers get unpaid internships. It's like one of the only internships I know that is really truly always unpaid. IT internships can get paid, engineering internships paid, all sorts of internships are paid, but never have I ever heard of a student teaching internship be paid, because that's essentially what it is. And essentially I'm paying the $1,500 for the class to work for free. So yeah, oh, it sucks, but that is what's going on, slash pregnancy update, slash the ramblings of a mother who doesn't talk to enough adults outside of her home. You know, just all the things this week. I hope if you got this far and you liked what you saw, you'll like the video and comment so that I know to keep on doing this. And go ahead and share this with anybody, please and thank you, because I am trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of September, and I'm so close. We only need 40 more people. And if I can get to 500 subscribers by January 1st, we're going to do a 500 subscriber giveaway. So it's going to be really fun, and I'm really excited for that. So I hope to see you guys in the next video.